your body's beat by the window seat. Little eyes look high up into blues and style.
I want to welcome everybody back to season 2. I'm glad everybody paid attention to season 1, but we got a special guest today, somebody that I grew up with, neighborhood friend, same high school, same ball, everything. Jackson Park, if y'all really want to know where Alamance County is. But this is Ralph Randolph. Just to let everybody know, Ralph gonna just shoot an introduction out, let everybody know who he is, where he's from, so forth and so on.
What's good, world? Good evening. It's your boy Raphael Randolph, aka California Perp. I represent Burlington, North Carolina, from Jackson Park, Rawhurst Street. I went to Williams High School, you know what I'm saying? Go Dogs. Actually, me and T, we played football together on the same team. So we go way, way back.
Way back.
Yes, sirski.
Ralph, it's a pleasure that you stopped by, bro. I want everybody to know what it is that you're doing now. So if you can, man, let everybody know what's the inspiration behind Piece of Paradise? What drove you into getting into the food industry and basically starting your own ownership of business?
Well, actually, one of my close friends by the name of Mike Roach, he kind of really inspired me to get into the food restaurant. But one day I was in the sauna meditating, and I was asking God, what can I do to really get out the streets and change my lifestyle and invest my money into that I can make generational wealth for my family.
Right.
And I sat there, I meditated for like maybe 30 minutes. And as soon as I walk outside the sauna, Mike Roach called me. And I feel like that was a sign from God. But anyway, when he called, he was like, I got this business opportunity for this vegan pizza truck. Are you interested in it? I didn't even second guess. I said, yeah, I'm down for it. I didn't know what the hell I was doing or what I was getting myself into, but I just felt like God told me to do that. So
that's what's up,
that's
bro.
what I did it.
That's what's up. Now, right now, is that your only location, mobile or in Greensboro? What are y'all doing with your locations right now?
Currently, we are at both Mike's location in Greensboro and Charlotte as well.
Okay.
And I also have the food truck. So the food truck will definitely be all over North Carolina. Bet. Every city, every state. We everywhere, man.
Bet. If you would, Ralph, man, tell us what is some of the biggest obstacles you had so far in just being in the entrepreneurship and the Paradise Pizza that you currently have right now?
First, one of the biggest obstacles is just changing how I talk to people. Because in a business, coming from the streets and the hood, you can't really talk to everybody like you from the streets or the hood. So I had to really adjust how I talk to people.
Right.
Even how people talk to me, because like they might say some things to me that upset me, and usually I react the way I shouldn't react. So it's really teaching me how to have self-control and control my anger and just have a lot of self-control.
Okay.
Another obstacle I've been having is when I first got the food truck, everything was good, but since then, my engine went out of the food truck. So I haven't really been able to drive the food truck. But as you know, we're in both locations at Mike's, so everything is still going, but it's teaching me patience as well.
Right.
Because I first invested November 2023.
Okay.
And it's been almost a year, and as you can see, I really ain't on the food truck, but I'm still working.
Right.
So just never give up and never quit. You know, you're gonna have obstacles coming your way, but just keep going, no matter what it is.
I feel that. Now, was this your first line of the food industry, meaning the Paradise Pizza, or do you got some previous jobs that you used to work back in the day when we was kids or something like that? Or
yeah, one of my first jobs actually was at Pizza Inn.
Okay.
With a close friend, Shane Bigelow. Rest in peace to Shane.
Rest in peace.
And I used to work at Burger King once upon a time.
Okay.
And it's funny, right before I started working at the pizza spot, or my pizza restaurant, I used to be a pizza delivery driver. And when I used to work there, I used to walk around the restaurant like, I wonder what he did to get this restaurant.
Right.
So not only did I deliver pizzas while I was there, I was learning everything I could possibly learn from the restaurant.
Right.
Then I just took all that knowledge and now I got my own spot.
Sound good, bro. Sound good. Fam, I want to ask, what's your real inspiration? Meaning, you know, what drives you, makes you want to do the things that you do? Meaning your business, meaning your spiritual self, anything that you can think of that makes you go the extra mile for you and your family.
Just being here, God gave me the opportunity to be here. Just waking up every day, I know that I have a bigger purpose than just not doing nothing, because if that was the case, I really feel like I wouldn't be here.
Right.
But my family is really what pushes me to be great, that greatness. Like, you know, my grandma passed a couple of years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago. When she passed, she was the head of the family. And since she been gone, I've really been the head of my entire family.
Right.
So I know everybody's really depending on me, so I can't fold, I can't give up. I gotta make this work so our family can be successful and great.
Right.
Even when I pass on, I can pass this legacy on to my kids and they can pass it on to their kids. So my children, my deceased grandma, my mom, my nephews, my brothers, my sister, my whole entire family is the reason why I keep going so hard, because me personally, I feel like I'm good myself, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But people really depend on me, they really need me, so
Yeah.
I gotta be there for them.
And I know you've been going hard, bro. I'm just thinking about all the times you've been not only doing the restaurant stuff now, but when you was doing music, you had your hands in a lot of stuff, man. And I just want to say I'm definitely proud of where you done came from and where you're going and the growth that you done become into. So we want to support you any way possible, bro.
No doubt, I appreciate it. And I still do music. New album just came out, Palm Trees and Sunsets. Go get that. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes. Got another EP coming out, Thanksgiving Day, Flamingo Hotel EP. Make sure you go get that. And it ain't just music. It's a lot of knowledge and wisdom in those songs, man. A lot of knowledge and wisdom.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Since you gave me the segue, fam, you know, I've been wanting to ask you, you know, we real music heads from back in the day. Tell me your top, I won't say 3, give me your top 5 best rap artists you think in your mind.
Of all time?
Of all time.
Of all in general?
In all time, who you think? Top 5.
Sheesh, boy, that's a tough one right there. Definitely Tupac. This is not in no particular order.
Okay.
Tupac is definitely in there. Prodigy from Mobb Deep.
Okay. And you can put groups in there if you want to, too.
Well, I'm just gonna say Mobb Deep.
Okay,
You know
Mobb
what I'm
Deep.
saying?
Okay.
All right. Wu-Tang
Wu-Tang.
is definitely in there.
Okay, that's 3.
The Lox.
The Lox. Okay.
And I really don't have a 4th or 5th, but I'm just gonna say Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle, probably the most inspirational rapper that I ever listened to. Actually, Nipsey Hussle probably one of the reasons I started Piece of Paradise.
Okay.
I just got to listening to Nipsey, and he was just teaching me stuff in the songs that, like, I really just didn't listen to the music. I was absorbing it.
Right.
And when I was listening to it, I was at a real low moment in life, man. And he kind of helped me get out of that moment. You know what I'm saying? So I just really listened to him, and he inspired me to start a business. I just see how he was doing with the Crenshaw over there on Crenshaw. I actually went to Crenshaw to go visit it.
Okay.
And to see the whole movement and everything. And it don't matter where you from or where you start off at. It's just don't quit. Put passion in it and have faith. And the outcome, you probably will be successful in the end. I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen in 10 years or 2 months or 10 days, but if you don't quit, it's gonna happen.
Right. Now I will say I'm gonna give you my 5. You know, my 5 don't mean anything, but you know I love music just as well. No particular order. I'm gonna say I'm gonna have to put my boy in there, Nas. You know, I just always been a Nas fan.
I knew I was forgetting somebody. That's definitely one of them.
I gotta
good
put
choice. Good choice.
I gotta put Nas in there. Nas, my boy. You know, we did kind of grow up on that NY music too. So I definitely got Nas. Mobb Deep would be somebody that I definitely roll with, listen to, love Prodigy and Havoc. So for them, you know, them one of my groups right there.
For sure.
I'm gonna throw this one out here. I know it's a curveball, but somebody I listen to. He ain't the best, but it's just somebody I rock with. Project Pat. That's somebody throwback. Y'all boys, if y'all don't know who that is, definitely go check that out. Project Pat. He a pastor now. That lets you know right there. Your life can change at any time. But Project Pat, a lot of guys right now sampling his music. Y'all don't even know that's him.
Yes, sir.
But definitely Project Pat.
That's a great one.
If I go to the kind of the new age, I'm gonna shout out J. Cole. You know, NC. I'm gonna have to shout out J. Cole. And J. Cole been doing this thing for a long time, so I got to give it to him. Then my last and final pick, if I had to shoot it out there,
it's a tough decision.
It's tough to say. I'm gonna go Atlanta because I ain't really go with Atlanta in my top 5. So out of my Atlanta pick, you know, I'm gonna have Jeezy, I'm gonna have T.I., Gucci Man, Future. We got ATL Aliens when we talking about the boys, Outkast. If I had to really pick one and go with it for my era, I know the boys gonna be mad at me.
He about to say Ludacris. No, I'm just joking.
Shout out to Luda, because Luda was banging. Luda was banging. If I had to put somebody on the board though, I'm gonna put my boy Jeezy. I'm gonna put my boy Jeezy.
No doubt, that's a good one.
Jeezy put out the trap music. It was a movement. Everybody know he was in a white tee. That's where you got it from. Jeezy and Gucci, they neck and neck. T.I., shout out to T.I. You did your thing, no doubt for that. But definitely Jeezy. I know Future been running it for the last probably about 10 to 15 right now. But definitely Jeezy. West Coast rappers, I ain't forget about y'all. We love y'all too.
We definitely do.
Texas, we love y'all too. We know y'all been doing y'all thing. Detroit boys, we love y'all too. But definitely for my top 5, that's my 5. So
that's a great choice.
Yeah. Ralph, if you would, bro, tell us what's the best advice you probably heard, seen, or somebody gave to you that kind of catapulted you to the next steps in your life where you are now?
It's kind of a coincidence you say that because the guy that you got like directly behind you, one of the people that like I go to for that type of advice, Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan as well.
Right.
I just know like I study Kobe, just his habits of what he do every day, and I know he outwork everybody.
Right.
And that's what you got to do. You got to outwork everybody. It's 24 hours in a day, man. You better use your time wisely. Use your time wisely. Stop watching Netflix. Go read a book. Go outside. Go run a little bit. Work on your mental. Work on your physical. Work on your finances. Just keep learning. I don't care if you're 50 years old or you're 12. You can always keep learning and keep growing. So just definitely use your time wisely, guys.
Right. And the most important thing, if you talking to the generation behind us, what nuggets you can give them to say, bro, or, you know, even if it's a female, male or female, what is it out there that you can tell them to say, look, if you continue to do this, if you work yourself to a certain point, this can happen to you. What's a good nugget you think you can leave with them?
From anybody from where we from, because we come from the hood, basically.
Right.
You gotta, the community you in does not mean that you have to actually stay there forever. You know, just because you're from the hood don't mean you have to be hood or have a hood mentality. Actually, my next door neighbor is a doctor, and we grew up in the same hood, so that inspired me. Like, we had the same opportunities when I was going out there messing with guns and drugs. He was going to school to become a doctor. So just because you're from the hood or you from the bottom, you do not have to stay there. That shit actually use that to an advantage to get away from there. You know what I'm saying? Because the only place else to go is the top.
True. That's what's up.
Yes, sir. Got that fresh Michael Jordan, boy. That fresh Kobe Bryant, man.
Appreciate it, fam.
Man, it's your boy Raphael Randolph, aka California Perp. I got my boy Poteet with me, man, and this is Beyond the Chair. Mr. Piece of Paradise himself. Now go be great. Man, subscribe, man.
Go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Just like California Perp. You want to be like great? You want to be great like California Perp? Then you gotta hit the subscribe button.
We need it.
If not, you're just gonna be average.